we're going to be finding the volume of a cone, which is kind of similar to a cylinder, but it comes to a point like an ice cream cone does. Now, all I've got to do is change just a couple of little things. Let's change the volume of a cone. And before I get to the equation, let's talk about how many cones will fit inside of a cylinder. Let's take a guess. How many cones do you think will fit in a cylinder?
One.
One? Well, there's definitely one right here in the middle. So there's a cone, but there's extra space.
The sides?
Angel? He says 3. And he's right. Are y'all with me? 3 of these will fit inside one cylinder. We got one on the side here. Are y'all with me? We got another one over here, and we got the one in the middle. Okay, so the volume of a cone is related to a cylinder. Isn't that the cylinder's formula? But it's just not as big. How many cones did we say will fit in there?
3.
3. So we need to take this formula for the volume of a cone and only take 1/3 of it. Are you with me? So if you look back there on the chart, read me the volume of a cone. Now, isn't pi r squared h what we did yesterday? Do you now see why it's 1/3? Because there will be 3 cones inside of a cylinder. So, the good news is, that's the only new part of the formula today. Now, we do need to talk about the height. Are you with me? If I put 12 here, that is not the height. Do you notice how that is slanted? That's called the slant height. Are you with me? We'll use that later, okay? The height is from the center of the cone to the tip of the cone. This would be the real height. Are you with me? So let's call that 10 inches. We don't need the slant height. This side is never the height. It's always from the center to the tip of the cone. And then let's make a radius of 4 inches. Let's find the volume of this bad boy. All right, what are we gonna plug in for pi? You got a calculator, Brantley? Good. What are we gonna plug in for R, Jinx? 4. What? What is that noise? Who's phone? Get your butt over here.
Pokemon thing, really?
5 push-ups for leaving the alarm on. It's not that bad. 5 for you. Join. You can join them. They're laughing at you. All right. And what would be the height, Yolette? 10. Are you with us? Okay. So on the homework, if they happen to put like the slant height, don't use that one. Use the height from the tip of the cone to the center of the cone. And then we can't forget that we need to multiply everything by 1/3. All right, calculator time. Pick up your calculator. Everybody type in the fraction, 1/3. How do I type that in?
1 divided by 3.
Thank you. 1 divided by 3. And then hit times 3.14 times 4 squared times 10. And we're going to let Mr. Alarm Guy tell us what the answer is. Tell us what answer you get. I'll start up. 1/3 times 3.14 times 4 squared times 10.
167.46.
Raise your hand if you like 167.46. Boy, y'all are shy. 167.46. And that would need to be what? Inches cubed. Still a three-dimensional object. Asen, do you disagree?
The 6 is repeating.
Oh, it's 0.66 instead of 46?
No, it's 0.46.
Well, we don't care about the repeating 6. 2 decimals. All right, questions. Let's do one more. All right. All right, let's go. What are we gonna plug in for pi?
3.14.
Got it. What is the radius? Alex.
See? Oh, wait. He said it. 9?
9. How did you get that?
18.
Good. Y'all notice that they give us the diameter in this one? If it goes all the way across the circle, you gotta divide it by 2 like Alex did. So the radius, don't use 18, we're using 9 for the radius. You gotta cut in half. All right, what's the height? Tucker.
It doesn't really give us.
I disagree. You need to look better.
13.
What?
13.
13 is the height. Do y'all agree? They have to tell you what it is from the center to the tip of the cone, because that ain't it. That's the slant height. Are y'all with it? So, calculator time. You can stop that. What's 1/3 times 3.14 times 9 squared times 13? Angel, what do you got?
1,102.14.
0.14? And let's put centimeters
Cubed.
cubed. Does anybody disagree with 1102.14? Nobody? Okay, so do y'all agree it's pretty much just as easy as yesterday? There's only one new part. Don't forget to put the 1/3 in there. We're still doing pi r squared times h, just like yesterday. All right, pull out your computers.